Hi guys, I'm Barbara and you're on Barbara Sews and More. Thank you so much for pushing that button and coming to watch my video today. If you are a new subscriber, I want to say thank you so much. And those of you who are considering it, maybe after you've watched this, I hope you will. Please push that button. And if you have any comments, whether you think they're good or negative, I'm always open to, what do you call that? Helpful criticism. Not ugly, nasty criticism. None of us need any of that. But yeah, and thank you for those of you that have always come by somehow at one point or another. I keep doing this, guys. I don't know if I got bit by a bug or exactly what, but it has been bothering me here. It's a little bump. I don't know, mosquito. Today it has not gotten any hotter than 74 degrees. It has been a beautiful day. I woke to a day of early 60s and it has gradually reached 72, 74. I have worn this sweater all day. I've been in my car, in and out. I've not had to take this off whatsoever because it has been that nice. This cool front, I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it came through, but I am not complaining about it. But as you can see from the title, I got some fabric at Walmart. Now, if you keep up with fabric and you periodically buy fabric, you probably know how that so many of the Walmarts are getting rid of their sewing section, or they already have. I know several in my town have. Now, when I say sewing section, they still have their zippers and their threads, and some of them still have their card catalog where you can buy a few patterns. They have their patches and, you know, their ribbons and their baubles and all that kind of stuff. But they don't have the table any longer, and no longer do they have the fabric on the bolts that needs cut. Now, there was one near me that still did, and I went by there on the way home today because it was a fabric I wanted when I was out of town, and they only had probably not even half a yard, just a little shriveling of a remnant. And I can't make anything with that. And so I was just hoping maybe this one by me, maybe they have that fabric. Well, I went, and lo and behold, they have taken their sewing table out and their bolts that need cut. They did have a few shells that had some on it that was still on the bolt. You had to buy the whole bolt, but it was really cheap, but there was none that I liked. And of course, they still have their bundles at this particular one. But as far as that goes, I know of no other. Now, there are a couple others I'm going to call around in the city to a Walmart that I don't go to very often because they're away from me. And I'm going to see if they still have their sewing table where they cut fabric. And so anyway, I'm going to get with it and I'm going to show you what I did get. The fabric I did get, we went out of town because it was such a beautiful day. It was about an hour and 15 minutes away. And this particular Walmart had all their fabric $3. So at some point the fabric was half price, and at other points it was more than half price. So I asked the woman, I said, is Walmart going out? Are they going to get rid of all this like all the other ones have done? And she said, I hope not. She says, not to my knowledge. She says, they're just making room for new inventory. So I thought, wow, that's really good. But that particular Walmart's an hour and 15 minutes away, so I won't be going there very often. But it's still good to know that some Walmarts still have some, because, you know, some people do not have a Joann's in their area. I have actually texted some people on social media that have told me this. And then there are those who are out of our country, that's in another country. Jamaica, as a lady that I talked to. There's a lady from Australia that I've talked to, or I've texted. And they say, wow, you're so lucky. We don't have Joann's by me. And, you know, they have to go online and order their patterns. So if we're able to get something by us, we're kind of blessed. But here's the fabric that I got. It is quite a bit that I spent. I don't normally spend this much, and I am conscious of what I'm spending, whether the other party, the other half, thinks so or not, but it's true. But this was such a great deal, and I had to get this. Do I need it? No, but we won't discuss that. Before I show you what I got from Walmart, let me show you what I got at a thrift store. While we were out, there's a couple thrift stores, a Goodwill and so forth that we go to. Most of them are junk stores. But this particular store is one of those junk stores. I never buy anything in that store. But they had these 2 huge carts. They had this rolly chair, just a pile of stuff. And the woman told us on our way out, or I would not have known. There was no sign. You wouldn't have known to ask. But everything was 25 cents. So I found this piece of fabric that was laying there. I grabbed it. And it is, let's see, it's actually, well, no, it's probably 35 inches wide. Here's how, it might be 45 inches, maybe 50, I don't know. But it's, let's see, it's it's about 2 yards and just about an eighth. But it's not much. But because it was a quarter, now would I have bought this for $3 or something just for this little bit? I might have. I'm not going to say I would or I wouldn't, but I had to get it since it was a quarter. It's a really nice cotton. It is really pretty. It has this red background. It looks kind of orangey there. It probably is an orangey red. And then it's got the little vines with the little, let's see, is that black or navy? I cannot tell. And then the gold flowers. But it's really a cute print. So I could probably make me a skirt or a blouse out of this. So I don't know. So that's nice enough. Also, I bought me before I show you the from Walmart, the fabric, I got this at Walmart too. It is a 0 to 3 months, a little short, a lot of their stuff because it's seasonal changes. But this had been 12 and I got it for 4. And it's so cute. So if my Luca that I'm working on ends up to be a boy, and sometimes I don't know, this particular kit would make a great boy or a girl, and sometimes you're going to have kits like that. Then there are times you're going to have a kit, and when you get it made, there's no way that can be a girl. It just looks like a boy. And I don't know how that happens that way. I don't know if there's a way to make it do that, where the sculptor is planning that. I don't know. But Luca could be a boy or a girl. And I won't know. We are on, let's see, we are starting step 13, and I'm going to come on and bring you a video, a little bit of how, but here's our Luca, what we have gotten. You can see that, I don't know how much you can tell, her little lips are pink. She's got some great veining and darkness on her head. She's coming along really nice, but look how sweet. She could be an adorable boy or really an adorable girl. So anyway, I got that little short outfit. If it's a boy, I'm going to put that on him as when I put him up for sale. Now, apart from all that, this is the fabric. This fabric here, I only got, let's see, 2 yards and just a bit. And I wish there'd have been more. It's a beautiful color. All of these are cotton, but these are beautiful flowers, and I love the background. It's like an earth tone color, and it's really beautiful. So this here was $5 and a little bit of change, because like I said, these were $3. Oh, maybe I didn't say. All the fabric was $3 on the bolts. They were selling was I paid $5.92, and this was not quite 3 yards. So it was $3 a yard. So but there's enough here to make, like I said, a skirt, a really pretty blouse, just like the other fabric that I got at the thrift store. But very beautiful. I absolutely love it. Gorgeous. Another one that I got, this one here was $9, but it is 3 yards. It has a white colorway background, and the flowers are like a grayish, but to me they seem kind of purplish, and that could just be the way I'm looking. Hopefully you can see those. And it's got the little teal flower here, as you can see here, and then it's got the full with the little bitty flowers inside to make this big one. Is that a chrysanthemum? Not sure, but very gorgeous fabric, and so pretty. I mean, I could say that these were on sale because, you know, spring is over, summer's coming to an end. But that's not the reason for their discount, she said. It's because they're getting an entire allotment of new fabric. So, so I was able to get the benefits of that. I was happy I was there. Then this was $9 because it is 3 yards as well. And I liked the very prettiness. I thought it was so cool. What am I going to make with this? There again, I don't know. But I mean, I just couldn't go away with the sale. I thought it was such a good sale. It's got these triangles like invert. I'm not sure what kind of you'd call that. But I thought it was really pretty. I like the green. I like the brown. And so, yeah, and there again, I'm pretty sure this is 45 inches at least, this fabric. And so, and the names that's on this fabric, it never says Walmart per se. Now, Joann's on their fabric, if you look, you'll see where it says Joann. But this is Live, Love, and Lodge. Wild Apple, used under license by David's Textiles. So, I mean, these obviously have been printed for the Walmart to sell. I mean, that's what I'm picturing. I mean, how else is Walmart selling them? But, yeah, but these all came off the bolt at this particular Walmart when I was out of town. Now, this one here is also another $9 because it is 3 yards. And this is so cute. It's blueberries. And when you look at it at first, you can't tell. But if you look close, you will see. But I just love that color green. It's pretty on this navy background with these little blueberries. And of course, this is more of a summer. When you think of fruit, you think of summer. But it's got that dark colorway to it that I wouldn't have any trouble wearing this in the winter months, just even though it's blueberries. But it's very nice fabric. This is from Lakeside Retreat, Sylvia Vasileva. I don't know if that's a Spanish last name, not sure. But this is a medium weight fabric. It's very nice. And so I thought that was really nice. And I could have bought so much more because there was some other ones that were lighter colors, more for your spring and fall. I mean, spring and summer. But I don't know, because fall's coming, I just kind of looked to the darker. And this one is actually more fall. $9 again because there's 3 yards. But look how pretty this is. This is actually, reminds me maybe what you'd see in November. Because, you know, as the leaves change and they come out, they're vibrant, you know, and the texture is so different from when they begin to die. Because you see here, these are the crinkly leaves with a little bit of color yet left in them. And, but you can still wear this all October and into November. So if you made yourself something, and I love the little purple flowers. In reality, I guess as I look, those are not flowers. Those are actually pine cones. But it's the back side of the pine cone. Huh. But, and there's your acorns right there. Very nice fabric. And there again, there's 3 yards of this. And like I've said before, I always have to purchase 3 yards. At least I feel like I do. Because I want to make sure that I have enough when that time comes and I decide. Because I have done that before and then I had to go back and get more. And sometimes I've gotten it and sometimes there's no more left. So, and then this is the last one. This was $9 because it's 3 yards. And I think it's so pretty. It's like rickrack. It has the pattern of rickrack. And you can do it down, which is, I think, is more flattering. I like best. But you could actually turn this up. You could have the stripes going down the dress, and then on a collar you could have the stripes going across, or even the sleeves, because I've seen that. That's a cute way to dress something up, make it a little bit more special. But this is very nice fabric. This is put out, let me see, copyright protected, it says. Let's see what else it says, if I can find out who the copyright is. Copyright protected. It's not telling me who the creator is. It just keeps saying copyright protected. So, not sure. But this is a very nice quality fabric too. The thing about this fabric, which is so neat, it didn't matter what the fabric was. It was all $3.90. Not $3.99. It was all $3 a yard. And some of this fabric tends to be a little bit more thin than some of the other, but I liked all nonetheless. But this is probably one of my favorites of them. I love this, and it's bright and cheery, and yet the colors are kind of muted. And so, yeah. So anyway, that's all the fabric that I got. And like I said, I could have gotten so much more, but I was heading that way more to the earth tones, winter coming, fall. And I love fall, my favorite time of year. But I really enjoyed having to wear a sweatshirt today too. It made me long that much more for the fall. But we have some hot days yet ahead of us, and I know this next week is supposed to be in the 90s. So I can't get too adjusted yet to the cold, because we still have some hot days ahead. But anyway, I want to say thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you so much. Put a thumbs up if you like it. Put a comment down below. I really would appreciate it, and it helps me a lot. And I hope you have a blessed evening. Bye.